أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين صدق الله العظيم. I seek refuge of Allah from Shaitan, the rejected one. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The noble messengers believe in the word has been sent down to him by his Lord. And so do the believers all have accepted faith in Allah and his angels and his books and his noble messengers, saying, we do not make any distinction in believing between any of his noble messengers. And they said, we hear and we obey. Your forgiveness be granted, O our Lord, and towards you is our return. Allah does not burden anyone except with something within its capacity, beneficial for it is the virtue it earns, and harmful For it is the evil it earned. Our Lord, do not seize us if we forget our or are mistaken, or our Lord, and do not place on us a heavy burden, as you did on those before us. Our Lord, and do not impose on us a burden for which we do not have the strength, and pardon us, and forgive us, and have a mercy on us. You are our Master. Therefore, help us against the disbelievers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Fawaz, for such a beautiful recitation. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. With this quote, I'd like to invite Mrs. Asia Hazrina, Department of EC, to welcome our gathering.
ശരിക്കും ഇതിന്റെ ഒറിജിനൽ ഈ സാധനമാണ്. സാധനങ്ങൾ കണ്ടു നോക്കി ഇത് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ള വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ടാ.
Good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, honored guests, and our cherished alumni. It is with immense pleasure I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the alumni meet of PAET 2023. As we gather here, we celebrate more than just a reunion with the resilience, determination, and achievements of our alumni. Your success stories are a testament to the foundation laid by our institution. We take immense pride in your accomplishments both on the professional and personal front. I welcome the Managing Trustee, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, in his absence. We are honored to have with us our esteemed trustees whose relentless support have paved the way for the growth and success of our institution. Let us show our appreciation by welcoming Mr. Abdul Latif, Trustee, PA Educational Trust. Welcome you, sir. It is a privilege to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed former administrator, Mr. K.M. Hanif. Your dedicated leadership and tireless efforts have shaped the foundation upon which our institution stands today. I welcome you, sir. We have with us our distinguished guest, Dr. Sarojini B.K., who is the chairperson, Department of Industrial Chemistry, Mangalore University, Dr. Rashmi Kodikal, Professor, Rafikera University, Dr. Anjum Khan, Professor, Head of Basic Science, Paris Institute of Technology, Dr. Wajida Banu, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics, Mangalore University. It is an honor to have you all back at our institution. Your valuable contribution as a form of as a form of faculty members have left last impacting, and we are delighted to welcome you all today. We have with us our esteemed alumni, Mr. Abdullah Fayaz, TA, Managing Partner, Janata Plywood, Mr. Ejnesh Talpadi, Co-founder, CEO at Fairfirst, Mr. Safir UA, Founder and Director, Aspirant Hub, IAS Academy, Bangalore, Shakib, alumni of PAFGC. Your presence here today enriches our gathering and fills it with memories, experiences, and achievements. On behalf of PA Education Trust, I welcome you all. With a great pleasure, I welcome Mr. Ahmad Kuti, Director Finance, PA Education Trust, to this alumni meet. A hearty welcome to Mr. Saif Sharfuddin, AGM, PA Education Trust, and Mr. Haris TD, Purchase Manager, PA Education Trust. It is with great pleasure I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed principal, Dr. Ramesh M.K. We look forward to your insights as we continue to strengthen the bonds of our alumni community. It is a great honor to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Sharmila Kumari, Vice Principal, PA College of Engineering. Your leadership and dedication to academic excellence continue to inspire us all. As we come together to celebrate our shared values and experiences, it is a privilege to have Dr. Sarfraz Hashim J, Principal, PA First Grade College, and Dr. Salimullah Khan, Principal, PA College of Pharmacy. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. It is an honor to welcome our proud alumnus, Dr. Syed Amin Ahmad, Director CMSR, to his alumni meet. With a deep sense of gratitude, I welcome our coordinators, Professor Habibur Rahman, Dr. Zuhaib Ali, Professor Dipti Udyavar. We are thrilled to have the ex-faculties of PA Education Trust with us today. Your dedication and guidance have played an important role in shaping the lives of countless alumni. A heartfelt welcome to each one of you. It is a pleasure to see the familiar faces and reconnect with those who have been integral part of our institutional legacy. Let's relish these opportunities to share experiences as we celebrate our shared bond. To our proud alumni, welcome back to our alma mater. A warm welcome to each one of you. Let's make this alumni meet truly memorable one. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a warm and heartfelt welcome. I extend a warm welcome to you too. I would also like to welcome all our alumni attending virtually with us. We welcome you all. Today, we are honored to present the much anticipated Global Meet poster, a visual representation of our shared dreams and the connections that transcend borders. This poster is more than an ink on paper. It's a proclamation of the commitment to knowledge, exchange, collaboration, and the pursuit of excellence on an international scale. Sorry for the minor inconvenience. We would also like to welcome all our guests florally. Firstly, we would like to welcome Mr. Latif Ibrahim. I request our principal, Dr. Rameez, to florally welcome him. Now we would like to welcome Mr. Hanif KM. I'd like to request our principal, Dr. Sarfraz J. Hasim, to welcome him florally. Now we would like to welcome Mr. Ahmad Kuti. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Shamila Kumari, to welcome him florally. We would also like to welcome our AGM, Mr. Sharfuddin. I'd welcome him to this program. I request our principal, Dr. Rameez MK, to welcome him florally. Now we would like to welcome Mr. Harish Tiri, our purchase manager. I request our principal, Dr. Sarfraz Yasim, to welcome him florally. Now we'd like to welcome Dr. D.K. Sarojini. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Shamila Kumari, to florally welcome him. Now we'd like to welcome Dr. Rashmi Korikal. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. Shamila Kumar, to welcome him florally. I'd like to welcome Dr. Wajid Aman. I request our principal, Dr. Ramiz MK, to welcome the floor. Now we'd like to welcome Dr. Rajim Khan. I request Deepthi Udyao to welcome them florally. Thank you, guys. Today we are honored to present the much anticipated Global Meet poster, a visual representation of our shared dreams and the connection that transcend borders. This poster is more than an ink on paper. It's a proclamation of our commitment to knowledge, exchange, collaboration, and the pursuit of excellence on an international scale. To do the honors, I request all our dignitaries to step forward and unveil the Global Meet poster. Thank you, dignitaries, and congratulations to all the members of the Alumni Committee. As we embark on this journey of remembrance and growth, it's an honor to introduce the visionary leaders who have guided our institution. Let us lend our ears to the wisdom of the principals of our institutions. Firstly, I request Dr. Sarfraz Jayasim, Principal of PA First Grade College, to address the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, invitees, the proud alumni of PA College of Engineering and PA First Grade College, my former colleagues and all present here, Assalamu alaikum and a pleasant evening to you all. In fact, it's a memorable day in our life to interact, to share the memories of a legacy of the last 23 years. I remember when I joined here in the year 2000, and my few of my colleagues are also here. Hanif sir was here, Ahmad Gutti sir was here, and Latif sir was here, and Dr. Ramiz, and afterwards Harris sir was there. And I think we are the only few people who are there for the last 23 years, and we are really blessed to be associated with the PACE group of institutions, and which we cannot forget. I think for the last 23 years here, and we are blessed to interact with the many students starting from 2000. And many asked, what is the purpose of this alumni meet and family get together? Purpose is very simple. We want to meet our students. And as teachers, the happiest thing that teacher can experience is to know the celebrations of our alumni, where they are, what is their life story, and how they reach the pinnacle of success. That is the only intention. And also to know each other, because I remember from 2000 to 2023, for the last 2 years I am in PA First Grade College, so till then I was in PA College of Engineering itself. So I could see many alumni, some of them I have directly taught them, some of them I have not taught them. But last year we had this type of interaction in the similar platform where we had the graduation day. So today also morning we had graduation day of PA College of Engineering, and afternoon we had the graduation ceremony of PA First Grade College. And happy to see you all here, and lot more may join shortly because they're all on the way. Many calls we are getting, we are still able to reach the college. So it's our privilege to welcome you all to this program. And as mentioned, several meetings we had earlier, and these meetings will continue to, because of the mega event that has been planned on October 15th in UAE, that is PACE Global Meet. So in this type of interactions, what happens is, now many of our alumni are entrepreneurs, they are in their own profession. So this is the time where they can interact, where they can network, where they can collaborate. And this collaboration is what is, what's the outcome that we expect. And as a proud alumni, you are all invited to your alma mater anytime to interact with your juniors, because many things what we say may not reach their heart. You speak with experiences, and that will be remembered by the students. And I know this is totally an informal gathering, so we really apologize for the delay in starting due to various reasons, and it is purely an informal gathering. What we want is the interaction, and that interaction can be formal, that interaction can be informal. Already you're all interacting, so this should continue. And next year again the same tradition we are planning to continue. I request you all to get more number of people, your own batchmates, right from 2000 to 2023 pass out. 2004 first batch passed out, and now 2023 many students passed out. So I want you all to develop a network, batch-wise network. Now we have region-wise. We have Qatar, we have UAE, we have Bangalore, and we have including UK, Ravi sir, if I am not mistaken. So different chapters. So once in a year, it is better to have a meet here, to come back to your alma mater, to feel many changes you might have experienced. So today we have 6 institutions here. It started in the year 2000, as you know, PA College of Engineering. Then 2001, PA Center for Management Studies and Research. Then PA First Grade College. Then PA Polytechnic. Then PA College of Pharmacy. Then PA Institute of Physiotherapy. And future some more institutions will surely add up in this campus. So very happy to see all my former colleagues here. And it is a happy and memorable moment in all of us. So thank you all for coming, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. As the event unfolds, we are privileged to welcome our distinguished whose contribution have illuminated the path of education and progress. Their insights have left an indelible mark on our institution. Dr. Sarojini B.K., Chairperson of the Department of Industrial Chemistry at Bangalore University and a former faculty member at Pace College, her journey is a testament to the dedication and knowledge. And today, we have the honor of hearing a perspective on our institution's growth and impact. I now request Dr. Sarojini to address the gathering.
Good evening to you all. Good evening. Respected President of this meet, Principal of PA College of Engineering, Dr. Ramiz M.K., the Principal of Sister College, Dr. Sarfaraz, then Pharmacy College Principal, then my beloved PA trustee members, Latif sir, Hanif sir, Ahmad Koti sir, and all others there, and my fellow colleagues here, Rashmi, Wajida, Anjum Khan, and I feel I am an alumnus of this institution. I am not the former teacher or a former employee here. Why, you know, I learnt many things, and that is what helped me in my career now. And I can see all our, we have gone back to 90s now, 2000 to 2010. All are there, Amit is there, and all our former teachers are here, and the students are here, and it is a highly nostalgic feeling what I have now. Okay, as they have invited me here, so with one call I took the phone and told yes to Rami sir, madam, you have to come, because this is just like, as a woman I can feel going to mother's place is the most happiest place. I feel the same feeling I had. Since 2 days I was happy. I don't know for what I was happy. I was happy to come here. So in this juncture, I want to share you one thing. That is, we are working, or we start working after our education. We start working. We work in so many institutions sometimes. But when you go back to the institution of former your employment, you should feel happy, and people should be inviting you to that institution. That is how you have to work. See, for me, PACE is not an institution, it is my feeling, it is my emotion. PACE is my emotion, PACE is my feeling. That is what I can say. And then, see, I usually say in my speeches, what you know, PACE, I was working as 14 and a half years, I worked at Mangalore University as laboratory assistant in Department of Chemistry. Then I did my PhD. One day when this college started, we were not here. Then Hanif sir, one day my husband happened to come here, he met Hanif sir, and they were the friends from their college. And then he asked, will you send your wife here? And my husband came and asked me, then are you going there? Because I wanted to be a teacher. So are you going to PA College of Engineering? And people told me, you are going from government to private. You are leaving your permanent job and going to a private college. Then I asked my husband one thing, if I lose a job, if that college is not performing and if college will be closing, will you look after me? He told me, you are my wife, I will look after you. But what has happened here? The PA has grown out of boundaries. We are the part of its growing. It was ಅಂಬೆಗಾಲಿಡುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಆ ಕಾಲದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. We are here, we were here, and PA grown. And I always say that was my Vanavasa, and this 12 and a half years I was here, that was my Ajnatavasa. Now I am in Kurukshetra. Okay, every day we have to fight for our, in government institutions, you have to know. It is Kurukshetra, I am there, because you are in administrative post in a university means it is Kurukshetra only. Okay, so that is there. But what PA has given to me? PA has given to me many things. The monosyllable of Hanif sir has helped me a lot. Sir, this has to happen. Okay, right. He will say, but it will be done. It will be done. And I had no problem. And as soon as I came here, next year I got career award for young teachers, 10.5 lakhs grants. They were very happy. And I should remember our great chairman, Saab, former, he is no more. Whenever I think about him, I become very emotional. He was empathetic person. He was the real person who wanted to do so many things to the society. He has done this and his children are continuing, and that is what we can see in this space. Okay, so they were all helped me. So space has given me space and peace. Both made me to work like a scientist here. They gave me all the support. Their administratives are starting from Khader, there he is sitting, and our Abdul Khader of accounts, who made everything was perfectly. It grants means, madam, idu hige irbeku, hige baribeku ನೀವು. Everything was perfect, and I learned so many things here, and this is helping me a lot. And when I graduated, so what I have given to this institution, it was the 3 grants of around worth of government. I did around 60 to 70 lakhs, and around 300 publications I could do. And PA is one of the most research intensive institute in VTU. I can see that is, I always take the proud and pride that I have contributed to that growth of this PA's research of this one contributions. So this is my contribution. So I am very happy today. You have invited me, and it is my home only. You need not invite me. Other day I was talking to Sarfraz. He invited me. You are forgetting your local. When nobody is coming, you are asking me to come. I am a local artist. I am always available. That is what I told other day. No, it is very happy to meet all my old, they are not old, all my former colleagues, and then my former students. We had lot of chatting, and it is a very nice thing. So this I hope and I pray this institution, let it grow in every direction. Let it become a institution of eminence, one day. And I may be there, I may not be there, but PA will have to be there till this world is there. Okay, that is my wish. It has to raise its head, and it has to stand in the education world, as it has to make a mark in the education world. That is what I think. So before going, I am always fond of literature. There is, we have a great poet called DVG. That is, DVG says, Hullagu bettadadi, manege malligeyagu, kallagu kashtagala maleya vidhi suriye, bella sakkareyagu, Deena Dulbalaringe, Yellarolagondagu Mankutimma. That means, be a grass at the foot of a hill, Hullagu bettadadi, and be a jasmine, fragrant flower at home, Manege Malligeyagu, Kallagu Kastagala Malaya Vidhi Suriye. You have to become a stone when the Almighty showers difficulties on you. You have to be stone-like. Malaya Vidhi Suriye, you should not get melt because you should be stone with the difficulties. Malaya Vidhi Suriye, Bella Sakkare Yagu, Deena Dulbalaringe, you have to be good. Bella Sakkare Yagu, you have to be a sweet person, or you have to be empathetic towards the people who are needy. Bella Sakkariyagu, Deena Durbalaringe, Ellarolagondagu Mankutimma. You have to be one among equal. I take this opportunity to say that I am one among you and one among equals. I am sitting here and I am as one as you people. Thank you very much. Let PA be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sarojini, for your enlightening words. Now let us continue our journey with an insight from another distinguished guest. It is my honor to introduce Dr. Rashmi Kodikal, a professor at Graphic Era University and the former faculty member for the Center for Research, Management Studies and Research at PACE. Her presence reflects a commitment to academic excellence and innovation. We eagerly await her thoughts on the institution's legacy and its role in shaping generation of learners. I request Dr. Rashmi to address the gathering.
A very good evening to the distinguished guests on the stage and off the stage. it would be difficult for me to mention each person's name because everybody over here is special, both those who are there on stage and those who are there below the stage. Coming back to PA, as Professor Sarojini ma'am told, it's a homecoming experience. None of us feel that we are coming back to the institution. It's always like coming back to our house. There's nothing much that I can speak about because Sarojini ma'am literally touched upon every area and every person who's present over here. So I'm running short of discussions to be done. But since I've been given the platform, I would like to fondly remember our chairman, sir. I would like to share a small incident with you to talk about our great chairman, sir. This goes back to the year 2016 when I was trying to move out from PA for a new frontier. And I get a call from our chairman, sir. And I was not aware that the call was from our beloved chairman, sir. He just called and said, Rashmi, I thought you were family. Why are you going? This is what our chairman was. He considered each and every person in this campus to be his family. He has taught us that we have to live together as a family, grow together, and also foster an environment where everybody else grows. I think one beautiful success story is my own dear student, Amin, who's heading the MBA department. It's a reflection of how wonderful this institution is, wherein everybody gets nurtured, everybody grows over here. I think as a management faculty, we have been always talking about motivation and things like that. I would like to remember how Ahmed Kuti sir one day had been kind enough to call me from Dubai and say that one of my students mentioned about me during the interview. This is the kind of appreciation we were getting in this institution. And as family, I think to date, we never feel that we are coming back to a new institution or we don't have any remorses. It's always with joy that we return back over here, waiting for an opportunity to be invited back to this campus. And it's always a beautiful experience. The kind of hospitality that has been rendered to us ever since we went, it's always been fantastic. I would also like to mention that the beautiful legacy that has been created by our chairman, sir, is in excellent hands now. I can quote Professor Ramiz over here, totally a person from engineering stream. He comes to the PhD Viva of MBA and gives a better summary of the MBA PhD Viva than what we could do over there. So we are actually in extremely good hands because he's got his hands into every area. It's not only the engineering part of it, the management part also. They say that there's a story over there, and being a teacher, I think it's a part of us to tell stories. It seems that there was a man who was walking into the village with a buffalo. He wanted to sell the buffalo in the market. And there was another man who had purchased a buffalo from the market and he was coming back. When the two people happened to speak, I believe the buffaloes also spoke to each other. And one buffalo told the other buffalo that the fellow is tying a rope around my neck and he feels that I will run away, and so he wants to hold the rope. He doesn't know that he is not getting to run away because he is holding the rope across my neck. So the summary is, you possess what you possess. You are possessed by what you possess. This institution possesses the fact that it wants to keep people happy, whether it is the teachers, whether it's going to be the students. They have created an environment where everybody goes to flourish, and we are all living examples of how this institution has nurtured us. I cannot thank enough the team members of PA as well as the management people for inviting us back over here. And I had promised Chairman Sir that I will remain a part of the family of PA group, and I'm keeping up my promise. Thank you very much for inviting me over here, and it's a delight to see all our old friends over here. I would rather not call them as colleagues because we are a part of a family. It's fantastic to see my MBA students also being listed on the alumni meet. I should mention Hanif from MBA, who's leading the conclave. A special mention about Hanif for the fact that from the year he has left the institution, that's 2003 onwards, till now 2023, Hanif makes it a point to visit me to my house every time he comes to Mangalore. That is how we are living as to what chairman told. We are still a part of the family. There's been no student and teacher relationship. It's always been more like a mother and a child. And that kind of an inspiration, that kind of a direction has been given by the chairman. And it is fantastic to see that PA has grown exponentially, and I'm sure that we are going to be hitting the sky very soon, and sky is not the limit for us. Thank you very much, and wishing you all a fantastic evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rashmi Karikal, for sharing your perspectives and thought-provoking words. As the saying goes, a riding tide lifts all boats. A tapestry is incomplete without the vibrant threads of our alumni. As the sun sets on the past days, our cherished alumni step forward to share their stories, accomplishments, and immeasurable value of PACE experiences. I request all our alumni to come forward and share their experience. The formal program will be taking a 15-minute break for the Maghrib prayers. There will be an alumni interactive session in between. I request few of our alumni to come forward and share their experiences at PACE and their drive journey.
Attention everyone. Prayer arrangements have been made outside the auditorium near the entrance. I repeat, prayer arrangements have been made outside the auditorium near the entrance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. Check, check, check. Test. Check. Check. Test. Check. Test. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Check, 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 check. Hello, check. Test, test, test. Check, check. Hello, hello. Test, check. Hello, check. Hello, test. Check, check. Check. Hello, hello. Test, check. Hello, check, check. Hello, test, check, check, check.
First of all, I would like to thank the PA administration and all the lecturers who gave us this wonderful opportunity to come together and share our experiences here. So I'm pretty sure that every day whenever we have work, at the end of the day we all want to just go home and take rest. But since is it audible? It's audible, right? Yeah. So I was telling that everybody want to go home and rest, but I really want to commend the effort what the lecturers have been putting here to make this event happen. This is not just today's. Since many throughout the year, many times they have been asking all the alumni to come together. They have been putting a lot of effort. And even in the evenings, all the meetings used to happen in the evenings, and that is after their regular day. After teaching so many students, they still put extra energy, and they made all this possible. So I really want to thank all the lecturers here for making this possible. And so regarding our collaboration here, what all the alumni who have come together, I want to say that personally I have had a lot of benefit here. So recently today I was conversing with Mr. Safin. He opened his own IAS academy, and he is into education sector as of now. So I was able to, so since I am also planning to jump into education sector, I was able to ask him a couple of questions, which direct questions which which otherwise I wouldn't get answers for. So he has that mutual trust with the PA, with bearing PA, which he was able to answer, and I'm pretty sure that we will be mutually beneficial to each other going forward. And I guess in the last alumni meeting, I have already told, I have been conversing with Mr. Fawaz. He is also into travel domain, and again we exchanged a lot of ideas, and again we are planning to collaborate on this. And I was watching today's live stream of the graduation, and Ramesh sir told 3 points, guidelines for the students. The third guideline, what he told, really struck. He told we all have to be continuous learners. No matter, it doesn't matter if you pass in the 4th year. We all have to be continuous learners. So I'm pretty sure that all of the alumni who have gathered here, who are in great positions, good positions, have been learning throughout their career. Whatever difficulties life may pose, they have been learning from that, and they have excelled in their respective fields. And still, even after passing the college, thanks a lot to all the lecturers who are still inspiring us in our life. And of course, you have heard Sarojini ma'am's speech today. It filled a joy, some happy feeling in us. So right after the speech, I told Sarojini ma'am that she was also very happy to converse. And definitely there is, whenever I have again telling this again and again. So the company in which I am there, 90% of the workforce are the students or alumni of PA college. So there is already an inherent trust which helps us to go forward and trust them and build our product. And I guess we have Arvind here. He is a product manager in Accenture as of now. So whenever there is any content, or we release ads for our products, so whenever we produce any advertisements, I first ask him, no matter how much busy he is, I ask him how is this. So he is like a walking encyclopedia here, and he has all the knowledge of, is there any bad thing associated with this particular advertisement. He directly tells that. And sometimes when we work on some product or this advertisement, we lose focus on why actually we have built this ad. Who are we addressing? What is the, who are the target audience we are addressing? So whenever I present it to him, he asks those basic questions, and he helps us to make those things better. And I guess we have Nawaf also here, and he's as of now is the SD2 in one of the event management company. And whenever in Mangalore, we opened a new branch in Mangalore this April, and we wanted to hire a lot of freshers this year. And without even asking, without even telling, he said, "Do you need any help during hiring?" So he came to us just because we were in touch through this space alumni things, and he took care of the entire hiring process for us. Right? There is no monetary value associated with it. This is just because we have studied together, and because there is a PA college thing, trust is there. So it really helped us to streamline the whole hiring process. So I'm pretty sure that all of us who have gathered here, the alumni, will benefit through this networking. The synergy what we will create would be much more than what we otherwise individually would achieve. So I once again like to thank all the lecturers and everyone who made this possible. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Yasnej, for sharing words with us. Now I would like to request our alumni of PA College of Engineering, Mr. Safi Ue. Mr. Safi Ue is the founder and director of Aspirants Hub IAS Academy, Bangalore. I request him to share a few words here with us today.
Good evening, everyone. I know it's very difficult to focus on both the things, on your eateries or speeches. I know it's as Sarfaz sir mentioned, but it's not a formal program. It's an informal program. It's just gathering. It's a family meet. It's a PA College family meet. Anyway, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and my beloved teachers, and all our family friends. Today we are here to spend a day, and we can recall our memories, and we can make little nostalgic moments, everything. And I think I am the youngest one who is sitting in the stage, listening to all the speeches, feeling that all their memories start from 2000 to till 2023. My journey started in PACE in 2014, and I passed out in 2018. And we are here to announce our global meet, which will be happening in October 15. So when I passed out in PA College, our beloved HOD Palakshap sir is there. He know me very well that I am not very excellent in studies. But when I passed out in PA College, I came to know that they nourished few skills in my personalities, and they helped me to grow. As a result, I can clearly say that when I came to realize that I have a leadership skills, this PA College of Engineering or PACE Institute gave me a platform to grow that skill. After completion of my engineering, I was pursuing my civil service coaching in Delhi. So when I developed this, along with that I completed my MA in sociology and diploma in psychology. That diploma in psychology was inspiration from Sarfraz sir, because he used to say, like, if you have a skill, he helps someone to laugh at least. So I thought, like, I will take that and I will help myself to laugh. So I joined in Bangalore one counseling center to taking the counseling to many people. Simultaneously I have planned, like, okay, I will also start one UPSC institution. So when I started the UPSC institute, I felt like I should give the quality education to everyone, especially we are from the coastal region, especially Mangalore. We have a lack of awareness of UPSC or civil service preparation. So I felt like when I got the exposure from the Delhi ambience and everything, so I realized that I should give that in Bangalore. So when we started with some UPSC basic things like polity and constitution, history and modern India, similar subjects. So it helped me to reach, by the grace of Almighty, now I have 185 students in my institute, and which I am celebrating first year of anniversary in coming September 10th. Along with that, recently, 3 months back, when my batchmate, one of the alumni of PACE only, one of our batchmate was saying like he was unemployed and he is ready to work for innovative things. So when I told him like I have such an idea that in security system like intruder, bollard system, this kind of security system, including CCTV, everything. So I told him like we can start one firm and we can introduce all the technical skills. So that also established in May 31st, 2023. Tot Secure Private Limited we started, and we are doing very good in Bangalore especially. So there also we developed as a PACE alumni. So my simple thing is, so for that Tot Secure Private Limited, we were looking for the web development. So I told my younger brother, who is a present student in PA college, I told like, I need anyone from PA so that they will get an opportunity to do. Because same way I got an opportunity in PA College of Engineering when I was studying, similar way I should get, I need some student, those who look for the opportunity. I think third year student or final year student, Rifaz and Mohammad Sarfraz and other 3-4 students, they came up with the idea and they developed my website very good, and now it's already launched and it's there, totsecure.com. So I'm saying like this is the benefit of being an alumni. Like when we have an opportunity, we can offer that opportunity to our same family member, like PACE alumni member. So in this way, if we are thinking, instead of only recalling our memories, we also should develop some opportunity to our younger ones or our, you can call it as our family members. So if we develop that kind of way, definitely we can help each other and we can grow together. Last but not least, I want to say is that global meet which is happening in October 15. After October 15, it should be a platform for PACE to travel globally and grab the opportunities wherever in the world. So it will be a beneficial, and it will be also opportunity for everyone. So I think last one thing I quote from what I got motivation from the PACE is I can quote from the Bhagavad Gita, Karmani vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalahetur burma te sangota sangani. Means instead of looking for the result, you focus on your work, focus on your hard work, focus on all the efforts. If you focus on efforts, definitely one day your results will come. I hope everyone will get that one day in your life. I wish everyone all the best, and I hope everyone will be support for our alumni family. I expect all your support throughout the time, like whenever we are conducting a meeting. I request everyone please join and say at least hi, and it's a part of our family. You should show your presence. I wish you everyone all the best. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. It was truly a wonderful opportunity to hear from you. Now I request our alumni of PA First Grade College, Mr. Abdul Fawaz, to come forward. Mr. Abdul Fawaz is the current managing partner at Janta Plywood's and the managing director, Go World Travel Enterprises. I request him to speak a few words on today's occasion.
Good evening, PACE family, respected guests on the dais, and my dear PACE family members of the stage. I feel honored and privileged to be addressing you in this prestigious moment. Thank you, management of PA College of Engineering, for giving me this opportunity. We are happy that we are back to the campus after many years. Though I keep coming here, I'm seeing many of you after many years actually. I can see our first teacher, lecturer, Ms. Sakina, Mr. Haider sir, Kader sir. It quite makes happy, right? We are into a lot of things now, into business, into professions. But the basic lessons what we learn from the campus, whatever we learned from here, those times we thought we are a part of a campus, we just had our fun. We did our studies and we went out and we faced the world. Once we started facing the world, I realized the importance of, studies, the seriousness, the commitment towards the studies, and whatever the good lessons you get from the campus, you need to carry forward to, furnish our lives further. I was fortunate to work with our beloved chairman for about 15 years. I started as a travel agent, travel consultant in his own company. I was fortunate to be, off in the company as general manager of the company. Though I was with the chairman for about 15 years, but the lessons I learned from him, I cherish that, and I'm sure I'm going to take the lessons which I learned from him further into life. When I started my life now as an entrepreneur, the lessons which he taught me, now I think that is my guiding light. That is my reference now. Same way, we have a lot of friends here. You must be having a lot of alumni, friends who study together. Keep the relations going on, because we don't know when we will be able to associate with our friends in our future, our lives ahead. As Mr. Yagnesh said, he is into an airline booking applications. When we had discussions, we said, I'm also into the same field, and we have planned to collaborate each other. My experience into this as a travel and tourism consultant, and his ability to develop a product. This kind of collaborations, you can, there are a lot of people who is doing a lot of business here, and each other, those who can, help each other, support each other to make things out of, friendship. I would like to, emphasize on saying that don't ever leave the lessons what you learn from the campus, whatever it may be, even as a letter, a single word, a phrase or a sentence or anything, whatever you learn from the campus, do not leave it behind. Carry it with you. I'm sure at one part of the life, this is going to be helpful for you. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you, and nice meeting you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words with us. May I now request Mr. Shakib, the alumni and the first batch of PA First Grade College, to share a few words on today's occasion.
Assalamu alaikum. Dear dignitaries, PA Education Trust members, principals, my dear teachers, and beloved alumni and members of PACE Education Group. I would like to thank the PACE Education Trust and the Management Committee for inviting us on this occasion, and it's indeed a pleasure to come back to the alma mater, which has transformed our lives by teaching us a lot of things apart from the textbooks. I'm a BCA student of the first batch of PA First Grade College. We studied C++, Java, a lot of other things. But when we started working, we entirely started with different streams. But the third things taught by the faculty members, the staff members, including the staff members, are really different. Not only what they teach is from textbooks, they teach a lot of other things which is definitely helping us in our future lives and careers. So that is what we all cherish here, and that's why we all come back here. And I would like to cut short because it is running late and there are a lot of others to speak. So my beloved teacher Sakina ma'am is here, Haidar sir is there, Hakim sir is there, a lot of other teachers who have not come here also. We are dedicated, indebted to them for making our careers, creating that platform or the foundations for building our careers. And we should not forget the person who has laid the foundation to this brightest institution, the Honorable Chairman of the former Chairman of the PACE Education Group, Dr. P. Ibrahim Haji. He has taught a lot of people, including the students, even when he has not taught them directly, but with his culture of building this campus, he has taught us a lot of values, a lot of informal traits that will help, and that has helped all of the students or most of the students here and the faculty members, because earlier the teachers were saying that how he has helped them. One of the best traits is the trust that he used to build with people around him, and that one particular trait itself is going to help us all to make our lives beautiful and to help others as well in this world. So I would like to conclude my talk by saying that this gathering, people should utilize. Our friends and colleagues who have passed out from here should utilize it, because this platform will definitely help in your further career, further life, and this will bring value to your whole life itself. And those who have missed coming here, let me tell you, if you are hearing online or wherever you are, the starters were very fine, it was very tasty, and I'm really confident that we'll have more delicious things to come in the years coming forward. Thank you, and bless all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your few words on today's occasion. I now request Mr. Shine, the alumni of PA College of Engineering, to come and speak a few words. Mr. Shine is currently a psychologist at BUL Academy for Counsel and Training. I request him to come forward and share a few words.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, my fellow batchmates and my dear friends, it is indeed a great opportunity to meet our dear teachers and mentors. When I got to know about this meeting, about this event, I was very excited. During the college days, academically speaking, it was not a fruitful experience for me. But the people I met, the experiences I had in this campus always renders very fond memories and connections I have made in my life. Now, after engineering, I pursued a master's in psychology. Life taught me that I should not be engaging with machines. Instead, I should be in connection and engaging with humans. That was my realization in life. So, I thank the faculties and my dear colleagues who have initiated this event, and especially Ramesh sir, a very compassionate person throughout I have met in my life. He was always supportive and encouraging, even when we did not perform as expected. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words with us. And thank you, alumnus, for sharing your experiences today on this occasion. As our event continues to unfold, we now turn our attention to the realm of entrepreneurship and innovation. It's a pleasure to introduce an individual who has not only carved a successful path in business world, but also contributed significantly to the growth of education and learning in our community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the accomplished entrepreneur and former director of PA Educational Trust, Mr. K.N. Hanif. I request Mr. Hanif to speak a few words on today's occasion.
PA Education Trust Trustee P. Abdul Latif, other dignitaries on the stage, off the stage, faculty and staff, my dear alumni members and their family, and my known faces sitting around me and online viewers. Assalamu alaikum. Today is one of the most memorable day in my life. It gave me nostalgic feeling of coming back to the campus where I was here for my prime period of 18 years. Everybody know, even today I came for alumni family meet. I not studied here, but I worked here long 18 years as the director of administration. I was the first person to be enrolled as the staff or student in this campus. When I came here during 1999, this land was a barren land without any building, any trees, or even without drinking water. Then our founder chairman, Dr. P. Ibrahim Haji, brought famous architect from Bombay, Sunil Stadekar, and landscape architect from Bangalore, our Rohit Marol. They made a good master plan and we implemented that master plan. According to master plan, we made all these positions, school, garden, everything. Now, Alhamdulillah, around 25 years, we are completing of this PA England Engineering College and other institutions. Now, I know this now one of the main educational paradise of not only in Karnataka, even in South India only. I want this because every development wants some improvements or development or progresses. I want more to be done to this present condition. I know our present managing trustee, Abdullah Ibrahim, has vast experience. With the support of other trustees, he will do whatever required for this campus in future days also. Only one request I have to this alumni that if possible, you also do something to this, your alma mater along with management to do in future. Because I know last 25 years, this management was funding a lot from other sources. They cannot do every time this. Some support from our alumni is also good for institution. This is only my request, you can just consider. Anyway, I once again thanking you, the organizers, for giving me the opportunity to come here and participate. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your kind words with us. May I now request Mr. Ahmad Kuti, the Director of Finance, PA Educational Trust, to share a few words on today's occasion.
Respected dignitaries on the stage, teaching staff and non-teaching staff, and my dear alumni members, Assalamu alaikum and good evening to all. First of all, we want to realize that we are in a fast moving world or a challenging world or a competitive world. Surviving is very difficult nowadays. In order to survive, some 3 tips within a 4 or 5 sentences I will complete. First of all, what you have to do is, before going to sleep, you write 6 numbers of task which is to be addressed in the next day, next working day. Before going to starting this work, what you have to do, you prioritize this task. Then you complete one by one. That you can achieve the target within a couple of months or something. That is my advice. Second thing, I will explain what is POT. P-O-T. POT. POT means first P represents professionalism. Professionalism should be planned, systematic, everything in all aspects that a professionalism or a planning or a systematic approach is to be done. For example, a salesman, an inquiry converted into sales, that is the conversion ratio. In order to achieve the best conversion ratio, the sales target strategy is to be maintained. This way, all our activities should be planned professionally. Second thing, P-O-T, next O, ownership. All the employees should have the feeling of the ownership. Even though we are not contributing any capital or investment in the institution, that the employees should automatically become the owners of the company, institution as well as individual will be successful. Third one, transparency. Transparency not only in the financial transaction, should be all acts and deeds should be transparent. When we are doing a financial transaction, we are answerable and we are accountable. If anybody or the third person, auditor, whatever may be the person question us, we should prove that we have done is a honest transaction. This is the third, that is represent the T, the P-O-T. I think that you remember that one. Last one, I want to tell that first, acceptance. Acceptance, first of all, we accept ourselves. Then secondly, we accept others. Then automatically, third person will automatically accept us. I already completed 30 years in the PACE group. I pray for our chairman and wish you all the best. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your wisdom here with us. Now it gives me immense pleasure to invite Dr. Wajida Banu, an assistant professor in the Department of Economics at Mangalore University and the former principal of PA First Grade College. Her contribution to their education is a beacon of inspiration. We eagerly anticipate her reflections on our collective journey and the impact of education on our lives. I now request you to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and all those who are present here, a very warm good evening. I feel deeply honored standing here today, as well as very nostalgic at getting the privilege of addressing you all. It has been so many years. I still remember my first batch when we had in 2002 BBA and BCom, and still their faces are in my mind. And dear student, it's a rather different kind of experience, I can say. I'd appreciate this idea of alumni meet, which create a special bonding between the students who have passed out and who have established themselves already in big outside world. The PACE began many years ago as a higher education institution. In year 2000, there was no technical college in and around neighboring area. At that time, our chairman, Dr. Haji Ibrahim, by establishing this institution, has embarked on a mission to empower all sections of the society with the light of knowledge. I think even he did not know that he was giving a major uplift to the education facilities in the region. After he pioneered, many other institutions came up in the region, making a region a hub of education. I have seen this institution growing brick by brick. I was started with the best, this institution was started with the best facilities, faculty experts, support staff, and I feel proud to say that over the years, this institution has scaled further heights of success, glory, earning a credible name in the field of education. A day like today is a very important for us as it provides us the opportunity to meet with many of our graduate students after a long time, as well as provide them also a chance to meet with each other, also with us. It is a wonderful time to go back, but why should we have these kind of meetings? I don't know whether you realize or no. I feel that these kind of meetings are necessary. I should thank Sarfraz sir for inviting me for this kind of a gathering, because what I feel is that this kind of alumni meet is necessary because it is a major link between two generations. The generation which is right now in PA college and us. And if I had to say in your language, generation gap. But I don't agree with that. And I believe that as a teacher, we never become old with our feelings, our heart as well as thought. But there is a gap between us and present generation. As I say, you are the linkage between us and next generation. I mean that today many of you are sharing and already shared your experiences at college, good and bad things, or amalgamation of both. You are the link. When you tell them, now why I feel is that it is you who have to tell the present student how to be strong and how to stand on their own, as they will understand you better. Because if we tell as a teacher, they feel she is a ma'am and she will give a lecture. She start preaching. But when you say, they feel that they belong to you. So it is necessary that you should come back, visit here, share your experiences, make the present generation strong. And as an alumni, this kind of alumni meet is not just to have get together, enjoy, but this is also a very important responsibility for you people to see that how this institution goes to completely a new platform and it can reach greater height. You are our HR. We don't need any other kind of publicity. Students are the true way of publicity, and you are a HR. You can publicize and you can make this institution more popular than anybody. So we all are proud of you for every valuable mind and word you stand for us. How you are shaping this society and how you are doing whatever you are doing in a better way on your daily basis. And that is why I appreciate each one of whoever you visited here, and many more students who could not make possible to visit here. I remember all of them, and many of you now today hold key positions of major influence in the society. I would like to appreciate your effort being done for the development of our society and justifying the years spent by you at this esteemed institution. Last but not least, I would like to thank all of you for showing your keen interest and participation as well as support you have always extended towards the institution, and we expect this kind of a support in future too. I also like to thank Hanif sir, then Ahmad Kutti sir, a special thank to the principal of PACE, Ramesh sir, and our own principal, Sarfraz sir, for inviting me and making me feel that I am still a part of this institution. I totally agree, in fact 200% agree with the words expressed by Sarojini madam as well as Rashmi ma'am. Working in PA college has a different experience than anywhere else. So it is still, for a girl, it's like a mother's family. It's Tavarmani. Wherever you go, that is, husband's house. There is a different feeling for the parental house. We share that with this. This is our mother's house. Whenever I visit this institution, I feel proudly that I am going back to my mother's house. And I pray for our late chairman, Haji Ibrahim, and I wish all the alma mater and all those who are involved with PA College will fulfill his dream of making this institution a great, university or a great autonomous institution in future. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words and sharing your experiences with us. It was delightful. Now let us lend our ears to the wisdom of the principal of our institution. I request Dr. Rami Zemke, the principal of PA College of Engineering, to address the gathering. I now request Professor Anjum Khan to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and after of the dais, very good evening to one and all present here. So today is definitely a wonderful evening. The reason is we are meeting our former colleagues and alumni, our old students. And first of all, I would like to thank Rami sir and management, Sarfaraz sir, Hanif sir, for inviting me today to this gathering. So what I can tell to the alumni today is, one suggestion, you should come to your alma mater, your college. This is your college. Your teacher have taught you many things here. You come and share your experience with the students here. It may help them a lot. And as we know, PA College has been credited, credited to NBA accreditation, and they can think of autonomous status and eventually make a PA university. So you can call in future PA university, so you can try for that also. I wish them to be a university, to make it a big university. So once again, I would like to thank for inviting me as a distinguished guest. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts here with us today. I now request the principal of PA College of Engineering, Dr. Rami Zemke, to address the gathering.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, all of you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, alumni, members, former colleagues, and my dear students. Whenever we have a program, usually there will be a caption for it. So we have today launched the Global Alumni Meet of the PACE Knowledge City. This concept of global meet, the PACE group is, I would like to say that, one of the most strong educational group in the world, with around 30,000 students from 25 nationalities, more than 3,000 faculty members. So this number is not a small number. Across the years, if you take this number, it may cross in few years 1 million. So to start with, last year we started the PACE Alumni Meet on the night of graduation day. So last year, the PACE Next, the Alumni Association of PA College of Engineering, had a series of events. We had the Qatar Meet, we had the Jeddah Meet. Recently, we had an alumni meet of the Bangalore chapter. Quite recently, again, we had a meet of the Mangalore students. And last week, we had an online meet, a global online meet, where we selected the executive members, the global meet date. So this power of the PACE group has to be identified. So recently, when we had a discussion with Sarfraz sir, the PACE Knowledge City with the 6 institutions here, if we collaborate with each other, the potential that we have across the globe, that is going to fetch a very big result. Usually we say that 1 plus 1, it's not 2. This 1 plus 1, it becomes 11. So when you collaborate between 2 people, the power is to be tenfold. So with this objective in mind, we started this alumni gathering, and years to come, we believe that every year we are planning this annual meet, but we require some kind of a modification, but because we feel the time is too short in the evening time, we have to think on it. Occasionally, periodically, we have to have the global meet. But finally, what is the outcome of all these meets? Is it just meet, greet, eat and go? You meet, you greet, you eat, you go. Whether that is the outcome, or whether we can have some kind of course, meeting, greeting, eating, just everybody told, it brings nostalgic feelings. And among the feelings that we have, nostalgia is a feeling which brings a lot of happiness. The childhood days when the rain falls, the smell of the rain from the courtyard of the school, if you still go there and if you still get that smell, it ignites a lot of memories. The paper boats that we used to make in our childhood days, to make it flow in the water, stagnant water, it creates a lot of memories. So nostalgia is something that is also required. That brings, that ties the bonds. It strengthens the bonds. But beyond that, this networking has to fetch some results. So one thing, last week we had a meeting where we had Fawaz and Yajanish. I saw them discussing for hours together in the lobby of the administrative block, and I think they have come out with some kind of a collaboration. So like where the alumni, when you meet each other, you can collaborate with each other. You can bring a lot of results. Secondly, you can give your expertise and share your knowledge with the present students. You can make a very bond relationship with your teachers. And our management is so kind enough. Usually when a teacher leaves the college, nobody bothers about them. But our management is so magnanimous. That is, when we decided to conduct this program, one of the suggestions is that when the students come, they'll be happy to see the old faces who have taught them. That is why we have invited, and every year we are going to make a custom that we want to invite our old faculty also to come back to PACE and see their students. So this kind of physical meeting, and sometimes occasionally the online meeting, I feel that it will come out with some positive results, So every alumni association will have a caption, So I was talking to Habib, we should have a caption for the PACE Knowledge City alumni, a caption for the global meet, a caption for the annual meet, which really talks a lot of things about the objective of this gathering. So hope this is a start, and alumni meeting is not like a usual meeting, it is more informal than a formal meeting. And sometimes I think you also want to speak. So if the dais permits, I think after this, the time permits, if you are ready to hear, we can have a short interaction with the alumni. And I think next step of this meet is some kind of a meeting where we have to chalk out some solid plans. And this global meet in Dubai, what we have planned on October 15th, basically our students, we have this October 16, 17, 18, The GITEX Technical Exhibition is going to happen in Dubai. So many of our alumni who are across the globe, from the Europe, from US, from the Middle East regions, they are planning to fly to attend that GITEX Global Meet. So it was their suggestion that, sir, you please keep this meet one day before or one day after the the GITEX meet. So if we can create some kind of platforms through these meetings, of course, this will be fruitful. And as all the speakers told, for us, I think we request you to come to the mother's house very frequently. Mother's house people go very frequently. So don't forget to come and visit the mother's house. Only through invitation people don't go to mother's house. People go to mother's house without invitation also. So don't wait for our invitation to come to the mother's house. So similarly to the students here also, we request the same thing. I want to talk few more things, but I think the time is short. We'll have some other gatherings where we can come out with some solid work plan. I would like to mention about two people here who has built the college brick by brick. I would like to make the statement, brick by brick. Hanif sir, I was telling him, I got married on August 31st, 2000 to a girl whose family was in Mangalore. So Hanif sir somehow came to know that, and on September 3rd he called me. That was the first phone call I received in 2000 September, and after that the relationship started with this college. Same time Ahmad Kuti sir also, and as Sarojini madam has told, whenever we go to Hanif sir's chamber, it will be either like this or but the work will be done. He was so involved. Once I remember, I was Sri Kumar, sir, you remember, one mathematics faculty who was here. Once he told me what a kind of an administrator is. He was the hostel warden. I think Hakim was also there. Hanif sir told to tie the curtain to the hostel, that curtain on that beam. So there are 12 rings, 24 rings. So you have to tie. So that means he was the person who counted the number of hooks in you remember Hakim? Number of hooks that has to be tied to the curtain. So minute level, he used to look at the things. And of course, whatever we see around is basically the plan or the wisdom or the efforts that is done by the team then. I once remember Hanif sir telling on this podium, Managing Trustee Mr. Abdullah Latif is also here. We planned in 2000 till 2025 for 25 years, and he addressed Abdullah and told Abdullah Ibrahim and told that now you have to plan for the next 25 years. So the college, of course, has grown, and it was a dream of our chairman to make this as a university. I hope it will be done. It was a dream. All of you remember, he came for the MBA program and he openly told this wish. I hope it should be done, and the Space University in future, or the Space Knowledge City, may be one of the most powerful alumni organization in the globe. That much capacity and potential with diversity is available with us. I don't feel any educational institution has got such kind of diversity. So with these few words, I conclude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom with us and sharing your experiences. May I now request our alumnus to come forward and share their experiences with us. I request our alumnus to come forward, share their stories, few experiences, a few blasts from the past to share with us so that we can replenish those memories.
Good evening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it's my privilege and honor to stand before you at this occasion. It goes back to 20 years down the line. I think I joined this institution way back in the year 2001. If I remember exactly, it is on February 6th. And the first day when I came to this institution, the first task was that Hanif sir was telling to me, tomorrow you have to go to University, Mysore. So next day itself, along with Sarfraz sir, we went to Mysore. And the moment we went there, everybody was asking, we want to come to PA College, because the PA College name was so famous at that point in time, because of the fact that one of the, all other institutions were starting their colleges with the one or two buildings, small buildings without any infrastructure, whereas the PA College was the only college of those days which started with a 50 acres campus, and that too, that was 50 crore project, that's what they are saying. Everybody wanted to come to this college, and we get all the things in universities very quickly within. PA College means Petton College. That has to be given, all the work has to be done immediately. That respect was there because of the visionary planning of our chairman and the wonderful teamwork. Because I still remember Hanif sir, very mild, never speaks, he says yes sir, like this, and still we are afraid of him. And and then Ahmad Kutti sir, I remember some incidents of Ahmad Kutti sir. And when I was in office, I just joined as office superintendent. But at that point in time, I was teaching earlier in one of the colleges called Anjuman Institute of Management, Badkal. I told Ahmad Kutti sir and Hanif sir when interviewing, I might change to teaching provided if I pass my NET. So I wrote the last NET and came, but I passed that NET and I joined MBA later. At that point in time, somebody replaced me as office superintendent, that Abdul Kader sir was there. And Mr. Ahmad Kutti was telling, responsibility ninika, pandi cheyyana kadara. This is what is word. Still responsibility should be with you. And this is how he was doing, and he used to come frequently every week and all that, weekends. And he used to, and we are little afraid. When Ahmad Kutti sir comes means we are all afraid, because accounts, everything should be perfect. And that is what the thing. And our chairman used to come in the late night also sometimes. He was very fresh at that point also. And that is what the institution has. And that point in time, this college was a barren building. The building was not there, barren land. And today I feel that looking at the trees, we feel nostalgic, and we are very happy to see that like trees grown, and the college has spread its wings across the globe, and hope this college is going to continue, and one day it will become a university as well. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your words on this opportunity.
Good evening, everybody. I know time is delaying. Even though after 15 years coming back to this campus, feel proud. So I too share some words, because I had been here 7 years, 2002, 2007. Myself, Abdul Hakim, Physical Education Director was here, worked as Physical Education Director. So the feeling is we are not worked here, we have lived here. That is the difference. Because wherever I go, daytime I am free, wherever I go, I should reach by 4 o'clock to play with our students. So that was our relationship with the first batch. Even I remember some of the students' number also, that I think 4PA00, IS 001, that is us, Aghil CP, like that. So nothing more. As Ali sir told, when we came in the year 2000, it was a barren land. It is true. Even I remember Anif sir was carrying a big mobile escortel, escortel with antenna, even though he is not able to speak because of this range problem. Now I and he will keep now it is a men's hostel. It was the administrative come academic block. He will keep on the pane of the window to get range. Many inquiries for admissions. Even I too part of that admission process. I was going different areas of Kerala for the initial inception of this institution to marketing. Thank you for all this nostalgic feelings. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience with us today. Now it is time to honor today's guests.
And my request to our dear alumni, it was my dream to have the grass court in the ground. So please take care of that and develop that ground to a football grass.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, alumnus, for sharing your thoughts and experiences. Now it is time to honor today's guests and alumni. We'd like to honor them by offering a memento of appreciation. Firstly, we would like to honor Mr. Abdul Latif, the trustee of PA Educational Trust. I request Dr. Ravi Zemke to honor him by offering a memento of appreciation. Now we'd like to honor Mr. K.M. Hanif, the former Director of Administration, PA Educational Trust. I request Dr. Sarfraz Hasim to honor him by offering a memento. Now we would like to honor Dr. Sarojini BK for coming here and honoring us with her presence. I'd like to request Dr. Sharmila Kumari to honor her by offering a memento. Now we would like to honor Mr. Sharfuddin, the AGM of PA Educational Trust, for being with us today. I request our principal, Dr. Rami Zemke, to honor him. Now we would like to show our gratitude, Mr. Ahmad Kutti, the Director of Finance, PA Educational Trust. I request our principal, Dr. Sarfraz sir, to honor him by offering a memento. Now we would like to honor Dr. Rashmi Kodikal for being with us and gracing us with her presence. I request Dr. Shamila Kumari to honor her. Now we would like to honor Dr. Wajida Banu for being with us and taking their time to attend our event. I request Dr. Shamila Kumari to show their gratitude by offering a memento. Now we would like to show our gratitude to Dr. Anjum Khan. I request our principal, Dr. Rami Zemke, to honor him by offering a memento of appreciation. Now we would like to honor Mr. Yajnesh Salafadi for being with us here today. I request our principal, Dr. Sarfraz sir, to honor him. Now we would like to show our gratitude to Mr. Safi UA I request our principal, Ramiz M.K., Dr. Ramiz M.K., to show our gratitude by offering memento of appreciation. Finally, we would like to honor Mr. Abdullah Fawaz for gracing us with his presence today. I request our principal, Dr. Sarfraz J. Hasim, to honor him by offering a memento of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, dignitaries, and thank you, guests, for being with us. Now we would like to honor Mr. Aris Tidi. I request our principal, Dr. Ramiz M.K., to honor him by offering a memento of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, dignitaries, and thank you, guests, for coming here today and gracing us with your presence. As the sun sets on this eventful day, we stand on the crossroads of gratitude and appreciation. Now I'd like to request Professor Deepthi Udyawar, a custodian of knowledge and inspiration, to express our heartfelt gratitude and to offer the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all. I deem it great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First of all, we are grateful to our managing trustee for taking this initiative to gather the alumni of this institution. His able guidance has always encouraged us. I thank him for his kindness, his interest, and continued support. I'd like to express our deep sense of gratitude to one of our today's chief guests, Dr. Sarojini B.K., Chairperson, Department of Industrial Chemistry, Mangalore University, for being with us and gracing this occasion. Thank you, ma'am. I thank our one more chief guest of the day, Dr. Rashmi Kodikal, Professor, Graphic Area University, for being with us and sharing your motivational speech. Thank you, ma'am. My heartfelt thanks to our one more chief guest of the day, our well-wisher and advisor, Dr. Wajida Banu, who was also the former principal of PFGC. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. We always will be having a request for your support for our institution. You are always will be the part of the PFGC team. My sincere thanks to the trustee, Mr. Abdul Latif, and Mr. Ahmed Kuti, Director Finance, PAET, for being with us this day. I thank Mr. K. M. Anif, businessman and former Director, Administration, PAET, for your gracious presence. I also thank Dr. Anjum Khan, HOD, Department of Mathematics, BIT, for being with us on this day. My sincere thanks to Mr. Sarifuddin, PK, AGM, PAT, Mr. Haris TD, for gracing this occasion. My heartfelt thanks to all the formal faculties of PAET for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. Thank you. My special thanks to Dr. Ramiz M.K., Principal, PA College of Engineering, Dr. Sarfraz J. Hashim, Principal, PA First Grade College, Dr. Salimullah Khan, Principal, PA College of Pharmacy, Dr. Sajis Raghunathan, Principal, PA College of Physiotherapy, for your support and guidance. I thank all the Vice Principals, HOD, faculties of the PA institution. I thank Dr. Syed Amin and Dr. Iqbal always being a support for us. On behalf of the PAET, I extend my heartful gratitude to all my esteemed alumni and family members who have taken the time to be here today. Your presence has truly enriched this event today. Thank you all for being with us this day. I thank the alumni coordinators who have represented the alumni and shared their views on this occasion. I thank Mr. Nazim, PACE alumni, for being the master of ceremony of today's event. I thank Dr. Asia Hazina for the word of welcome for today's event. I thank Mr. Shail for the prayer service. Last but not least, I thank each and everyone for being here and making this function a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, and I offer my sincere gratitude to you too. With a heart full of pride and hope, we conclude this year's annual alumni meet and family gathering. The memories we create today will echo through time, reminding us of our shared journey. Thank you, distinguished guests, esteemed alumni, dedicated faculty, and supportive families for being the heart and soul of PACE Knowledge City. This is Nazim signing off. Take care and have a wonderful evening.